Hello everybody and welcome to the Ones Within episode 2 anime review. I'm I'm not confused. This episode was kind of weird, like very weird. I'm still getting like Danganronpa light feels from it, but that's fine. You know, I kind of enjoy Danganronpa. I'm quite tired today. I think I might have took away from my enjoyment of the episode a little bit, but overall it was still fine. You know, I've seen far, far worse. So yeah, let's just crack on with this episode, and we will see. We'll go through it bit by bit, and then we'll get to the end, and everything will be good. So let's do that thing. So the episode begins at the location for the third stage. They're warned by Alpaca Man that to not go above in the tower. Don't go above floor 50, otherwise you will be punished, and that's not good. Then they're given their objective, whatever. There's an egg. Raise the egg to be a person or a girl, and then have that girl get with the school heartthrob or whatever. I was like, so okay. They say it's a nurturing sim and a dating sim mashed into one. What do you think the craziest like genre mashup would be? Like a FPS dating sim? Would that be the craziest? I don't even think it would be the craziest. A puzzle. I don't know. Let me know what you think the most ridiculous genre would be, and because I think that'd be funny. But then they pick their players, and it's at this point I should mention I don't remember anyone's names. It turns out. Again, the fact that I'm tired probably doesn't help. But yeah, I've given them easy to identify names of myself. We have main character, the loud one, the quiet one, and the girl. Those are the four that were picked. So, I mean, you watched the episode, you know who they are. But okay, so they got their team. They start raising the egg. The girl is very serious about raising the egg because she's the nurturing game expert. So she's like the expert, obviously, and she's basically telling them what to do. So then they create the egg thing. I'm skipping over a lot of stuff, but not a lot really happened. They create their abomination. It's a school uniform Afro panda because they all were thinking different things, and it combined into a monstrosity. But yeah, then it was sad because it was ugly, and then the panda falls in love with the quiet one of the main group. Okay, you know, weird. At this point, as soon as the panda thing came out, I was like, what on earth is going to happen? Like the quiet one, not the quiet one, the girl said earlier, it's like, don't screw around with your character creation because it'll ruin serious scenes. And I'm like, I understand that. Make a stupid looking character, and then the game's trying to be dramatic, and then you've just got like a 7-inch nose. That's bigger than... You know what I'm saying. It just ruins it. You know what I'm saying, video game people. Yeah. After that, though, we have a bath scene. And, you know, honestly, that girl has the right idea. Why don't you just stay in the bath, and then you'll get more views, because nudity and sex sells, baby. But yeah, then we go back to the players. Literally, this is a little bit of bath time for no real reason. But yeah, then we go back to the players, figuring out what the hell they're going to do. The boys get kicked out, and there's a flashbang. Where did she get the flashbang? I'm not sure. They all go to sleep in the shed. The shed? It was kind of like a shed or a barn. It wasn't very comfy. It was more like a barn, actually. Yeah, so they go there. Next day, they all go to school. It's an all-girls school. The loud one gets abducted and just taken away. Sure, why not? Doesn't make too much sense, but I'll accept it. And then we find out that the heartthrob that they got to make their panda monstrosity fall for, or other way around, is like a teacher because it's an all-girls school, which I guess makes sense, but at the same time, no, it doesn't. So, yeah, sure, the heartthrob teacher. That's what the panda thing's going to have to try and get with. Also, the boys got into the school by cross-dressing. Didn't even really stick out that much because of the weird panda monstrosity. So, yeah. How on earth would they get the teacher to get with the panda? Let's find out next. So we start off with the cooking, but the guys get kicked out because they're crap, I guess. That's not sexist at all, or stereotypical. Stereotypical is a better word. So they go and find the teacher, not by knocking on his door or anything. They crawl round the back of the school, sneak in by the window. They're just looking in, and he's an asshole. He's destroying all his love letters and stuff. The panda comes in, gives a cupcake to him. He stomps on the cupcake after she's gone, but she opens the door again because he was very loud, which made sense. But then he tries to attack, and the quiet one saves the panda, so she likes him even more now. What happens next? Then the teacher likes the quiet one as well. Like, he's like, oh, hello, and then he gets knocked out. I'm just checking my notes. He then eats one of the crushed cupcake, the quiet one. He picks up the crushed cupcake and eats it, which again makes the panda like him even more. If I'm being honest, I don't understand how they completed their goal. I mean, it wasn't here they did it, it was later on, but yeah, their goal was set and they did not complete their goal as far as I'm concerned, so they should not have won that thing. But we'll get to that. We'll get to it right now. Let's do it. The panda thing made some cupcakes for everyone. They're all eating their cupcakes. How nice and great. And then there's some hugs and she evaporates into bubbles because they completed their goal apparently. No, they didn't. But yeah, everything starts evaporating. They're trying to do there's like sad music playing. They're saying goodbye to the panda thing. And I mean, it's a direct, it's like a parody of what they were saying earlier, where if you have a silly looking character, it ruins kind of dramatic scenes. I mean, obviously this wouldn't have been that bad anyway because it's episode 2, but it was just laughable because of the panda, which I hope is what they were going for. They were going for the parody type thing and not for actually, hey, take this scene seriously. Because I was not laughing, but I was like, haha, it's funny, it's a panda. That's how I saw it anyway. But yeah, then if that apparently, as I said, that led to them clearing the stage and getting the second thing. In the classroom then, the angry one who got taken away, he got a cupcake too and he has it and everything. He's like, oh man, yeah. And then, was it, I don't remember if it was post-credits or immediately before the credits, but the smart girl with the grey hair and the glasses opens her closet. She has pictures of the main character in it, like everywhere. So, she's a stalker. Great, hopefully we get something to do with that next week. Yeah, like I said, this episode was fine. The panda, I mean, it was carried by the panda joke and how the panda is just ridiculous looking. And every scene just was so odd because it was a panda. But yeah, I mean, this is not the best show airing this season, far from it. I would not say it's the worst either. It just kind of exists at the moment. I'm hoping it picks up and, we get more. Hopefully the stages get better because this one was not great. The first one wasn't great either, so hopefully the objectives and stuff get better because that's what I need. Also, give me reason to remember everyone's name would also be good. Have the characters interact, have them have problems, which it looks like they're going to do with the stalker thing. They're going to have, I don't know, not necessarily an arc, but like stuff related to that, which would be nice. But yeah, do things with all the characters because at the moment they're just kind of cutouts that I remember by their like characteristics instead of their names. So that's, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the episode and everything. And I will see you in the same time, place, maybe a bit earlier. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.